back for another live stream slash video, and
just as I predicted,
today I will be starting a new series on my channel that is gonna have a limited amount of episodes, and this new series is called Call of Duty Zombies Map Review. And basically in this series, what I will be doing is I will be taking every single map, not including the ones like Town, Farm, and Busty Po, and I'm not including like turned maps or anything, or like brief gameplay or anything like that. And I'll be taking each map and I will be giving my own review on it, and basically my own personal feel and how I like it. And I'll also be going over what that map brought to the table and what that map brought to the table, what is innovative about it, what the storyline is, why is the map so great, or why is it so bad, and that's what I'll be digging into. Now, I will be doing every map from Nacht to Revelations. I figured with Revelations coming out and that being the conclusion of our 8-year story, I figured, even though it was kind of a shitty ending, I'm not gonna get into that, but in my opinion, it was kind of shitty. I figured I might as well do this in the spirit of this 8-year story, and just 8 years of maps just being complete. So yeah, let's get into this. So before I before I even get into it, this gameplay is like an off-stream match with my friend Ivan, or Ghost Knight XZ, and we're just playing Horizon Draka and such.
I know not what you are.
And yeah, that's really it. We're playing Horizon Draka. We got pretty far, and It was an hour. It was 1 hour and 51-minute game, and we got pretty far. We did a strategy called tramping. I call it tramping because it's training. It's kind of like training, but you're not exactly rounding up zombies. And I say tramping because it's also kind of camping, where it's like you're not standing in one spot, but you're in a general area. And we got pretty far with that. But anyway, I can't do any like Nacht or Untoten gameplay or anything like that. I mean, if I really wanted to, like the closest thing I could get to it was like Revelations, Nacht or Untoten, which is probably what I should have done. I probably should have actually taken the time to go out and get some gameplay for this, but But I don't think I'll do that. I think when I do for Nacht, because that'll be the next episode, of course, I will probably go on Revelations, and I'll play in that part of the map for like the entire vid, or for the entire live stream or whatever. So let's get into this. First episode, Nacht or Untoten. Yes, I know that Nacht or Untoten is the first zombies map, but didn't bring much to the table. But we're gonna talk about storyline first. So, from what I can gather from watching a 4-hour audio documentary and a lot of zombie YouTubers that are like have their show based around the story, I'm gonna basically say what I've gathered. So the story is that these four soldiers are on an airplane transporting Element 115 somewhere. While flying over a Nazi bunker, they end up crashing their plane. Which, without having the Element 115 on them, it also does something with the Element 115, and the Element 115 goes everywhere, reanimating Nazi corpses that are on the zombie body, or that are reanimated into zombies. And these four soldiers get to the bunker, and they just try to survive at the horde of zombies that are coming towards them. And I don't know the entire story of it. I think that's basically the story behind it. I think one of the guys is called like John Banana. Not even kidding. I know his last name is Banana, but I think one of the guys is called like John Banana or something like that. Anyway, so that's the storyline of it. Now we're gonna talk about gameplay. Now, this being the first zombies map ever, if you were to play this if you were to beat the World at War campaign and play this back in its prime time of like of 2008, this map was absolutely amazing. It basically made zombies what it is. It has this. It had the horror element to it, which really kind of went to gameplay a bit because it kind of like made you scared and you couldn't really think straight sometimes, and maybe you did some stupid shit. It brought us like box and for the first time, because you know that's the first time that's the first map ever made. They had box, they have wall weapons and such, and they introduced the first one weapon called the ray gun, which it's shit now pretty much, but back in the day that it was like a Jesus gun. That was like a God gun. Playing that map at that time, it was a great map for gameplay. It was fun with 4 people. You had a nice camping spot in the back over in the grade room and such, and it was just great. It was a great map at the time. But as you go on through the years, you go to Black Ops 1, and then they had Resurrection, which revamped it with new graphics, gave it the Thunder Gun, Mule Kick, Monkey Bombs, and Black Ops 1 weapons. You go into Black Ops 2, which had the map that shall not be named, having Nacht in it, which it was cool. It was a cool throw, like callback. It was like, hey, this is not. I hope you guys like this. You know, just a nice callback. We have Revelations with Nacht showing up. And in every game so far, that map has. In that map, every game has shown up and has been like, and the developers have paid tribute to it. So yeah, again, at the time, the map was really good, and it was really fun to play. You go out through the years and you get to like about Black Ops 2, and when you get to like Black Ops 2, that's when the map kind of becomes eh. What? Dude, I just realized something about the gameplay. Dragon is breathing. I have the Wrath of the Ancients. What? I don't even know. They're both glitchy. Or maybe the game actually glitched out or whatever. Anyway. So now the map isn't as great to play. Going back, like if say you hadn't played the map in forever and you played like a bunch of maps, play a bunch of Black Ops 8, you came back to that map would be so fun to play. It would be cool. Play a bunch of maps, get a group of 4 together, and you just will get 3 of your buddies or whatever, and you talk about Nacht and you just have a great time, whether you're playing the Black Ops 1 version or you're playing the World at War version. I personally prefer to play the World at War version because that's where it started. That's the original. I love the plus the hitting system is different, so the map is actually is debatably easier, even though that yes, Nacht Black Ops 1 has Thunder Gun and Monkey Bombs and all that, but at the same time, the hitting system had the Black Ops 1 hitting system. It didn't have the Nacht and Untoten hitting system, so it was kind of a more difficult map. And yes, it had Mule Kick, but again, we're gonna look at innovativeness. Now, this being the first map to ever exist, as far as innovative goes, there was no new perks. They had Mule Kick in the Black Ops 1 version, but there was no new perks. There was no Pack-a-Punch. There was nothing. All you had was your pistol, your wall guns, your cabinet, and your box weapons, and your doors. There was no power switches. There was no afterlife, no beast mode. No zero gravity, no freaking bows and shit. It didn't have that stuff. But if you really think about it, for inventiveness, it is itself the most innovative map ever, because that introduced zombies. That map introduced zombies, so therefore it's innovative in and out of itself. Plus, it brought us the monkey bomb, and it brought us our first wonder weapon. It brought us the box and wall guns, which are like really important parts of Call of Duty today. But there was nothing really much with this map as far as innovativeness goes. I'm gonna speed this up. This is really fucking boring. But this might be done already because the Untoten's like really is a really simple map. Now I'm gonna talk about my own personal review of Nacht and how I feel about the map. Now I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. Now, in the times of Nacht and Untoten, I was never big into zombies. I thought zombies was a cool thing. I played it decently. I was a casual player. I was pretty bad at it. I played a lot of Nacht. Never had any of the DLC for World at War, so all I played was Nacht. And that's that. And I never played any of the other maps until Black Ops 1 came out. I never played any of the World at War maps until Black Ops 1 came out. And such. So because of that, I kind of lost my touch with Nacht. I didn't really play as much. I kind of lost my touch with Nacht with Black Ops 1 coming out. Black Ops 1 came out and Kino came out and 5 came out and such, and I played those. And such. And the issue was I didn't really know about perks. All I bought was like wall guns. Spam the hell out of box. I knew about Pack a Punch. I didn't know about perks.
This is how it goes.
And I didn't really get good at zombies until at the end of until around Origins. When Origins came out, that's when I actually got into zombies, and that's when I got good at zombies. And that's why I started watching YouTubers and such, And Nacht was my first map. I was bad at it, didn't really think anything much about it, didn't think any of this bullshit would be happening today with it. I was really young at the time. I played Nacht when I was fucking, I was 5. I was 5 when I was playing that map. That was a freaking long ass time ago. I was 5 years old when I played that map. Holy shit, just thinking about it, it amazes me. Fucking hell, I'm so sorry, I got bad allergies. Now going back to this map with Revelations and it being a transit, and I actually didn't even play the map again for a while. The only DLC I got out of Black Ops 3 was the last one, which was Resurrection, which had Moon and the 4 original World at War maps. But Nacht now for me is like, if going back and playing Nacht a couple weeks ago, like a couple weeks, actually like a week or so before Revelations came out. Actually, 2 weeks or something like that. I think it was, yeah, 2 weeks before Revelations came out. Going back and playing it, that was an awesome experience. I really do like the map. It's not my favorite. It's not even in my top 5. It's like in my top 10. But the map is what started zombies. It's what makes zombies community great. It's created a bunch of jobs. People with like 2 million, 1 million, hundreds of thousands of subscribers are have a job off of this, which just blows my mind. And for what Nacht did to the community,
I am a doctor.
I have to say that I give this map a 10 out of 10. Yes. Yes. It's basic and boring. It's basically boring if you play it over and over and over again. But it's what started. It's created a ton of jobs. It's created a ton of jobs. People, I imagine, have even gotten fucking married over playing COD Zombies, you're gonna meet each other online, a guy and a girl meet each other online, or even if you're... What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, but I have to give the map a 10 out of 10 just because it started or has made zombies great. Hold on, I gotta look at this shit. I just fucking bought box that says I just spent $17.30 when even though I had like a lot less than $17.30. Anyway, but
okay, it's not the worst.
That's how I personally feel about the map. I gave my what the overall thing about it is. Again, 10 out of 10 because the map was the first map. It's made what zombies is with the story, with the characters. Oh crap! I didn't even fucking do that. With the story, with the characters.
Okay, it's not the worst thing.
With gameplay, just everything, and that's why I give Nacht a 10 out of 10 because it's a creative job. People have, I imagine, have fallen in love and gotten married and have kids and just made a family over this game because they met each other online and were able to bond over this game and such. But this game has done so much for the gaming community, for the Call of Duty community, and to be completely honest, I personally feel that zombies is what really is holding up COD right now. Between the whole thing that happened with like the COD clickbait, like the COD multiplayer community with their clickbait and shit, and how like multiplayer barely even gets. I mean, they get a lot of like shit, but like there's not even enough to make content on. While zombies, you can make fucking content on it forever and ever. Because a map can get boring after a while, then you can always go to another one and play that map, and then that map can get boring, you can always go to another one. The issue with multiplayer is that it's the same shit. There's not enough choices. Zombies, you can play one map for a while, it gets boring, you can go to another one. You can go play Revelations, it gets really fucking boring. All right, I want to go play Mob of the Dead. Play Mob of the Dead for a while, it gets really boring. All right, I want to go play Zetsubo or Golrod or something like that. And zombies is just such a great thing today, and that's why I like Nacht, is because it did so much for the world, for the gaming world and such. So yeah, that's the first episode of the Call of Duty Zombies map review. Episode 1 being Nacht and Untoten. I don't know how I'm gonna schedule this series. I think I'm gonna try to do one every other day, or maybe either once a week or every other day. I don't really know. I think I'm gonna try to do every other week. I mean, not every other week, every other day. So I'm probably gonna try to get Varrock up on Wednesday, but we're gonna have to see. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you had enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. If you like, subscribe. If there's any reason why you like, or if you want to follow me on Twitter, that'd be great. I think you should actually do that, mainly because might be times when I'm not doing stuff, and you might need to figure out why. The best way to contact me is Twitter. DM me, tweet at me, whatever. I recently made an Instagram. I don't even remember what the hell my Instagram is. I just made it to fucking please someone at my school. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, peace out, guys.